And welcome back, everybody. This is the 2016 10-Ball Challenge at the CSI National Championship. We are live in the Pro Arena at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. My name is Freddie Agnier. I'm here with Jay Helfert. Jay, how are we doing today?
Well, we're doing pretty good. We're down to the last 6 players in this tournament. This match will decide 5th and 6th place. The winner will continue next round. And these are 2 pros here, Mike Dechaine and Ike Runnels.
Saw Ike earlier, yesterday, I believe, on this stream for the 10-Ball Challenge. Shot nearly perfectly. What a contrast in styles we're going to have here.
Well, both these guys have played in this arena a couple times before already, so they're familiar with this table.
Ike moves the ball slow. Mike is a fireballer, hence his nickname. Mike Dechaine to break.
I'm not sure what Ike is doing over there in the corner.
It looks like he's getting dressed. He might be doing signatures. I don't know what he's doing over there.
Well,
he needs to be sitting down.
I would think so.
He's fixing his tip while his opponent is breaking.
Yeah, Mike came in a little late. He didn't get a chance to practice before this match.
Ike didn't come in here. Yeah. Couple balls in the break. One ball, not really a hanger.
Well, he's really got no shot for the one except a safety. I don't think he wants to play this bank. Although he's looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of free.
Banking cross corner.
I think so. Then just kind of get that cue ball down below everything.
The 2 is the ball hanging in the jaws of the pocket.
Yeah, he's playing safe all the way now. Now they stared at it. No, he did call it. Interesting first shot of this match. Short. Was kind of two-way-ish. Doesn't seem too bad. Mike is doing jumping jacks because he has just come down here. This is the definition of cold. He's got long sleeve sweater on, gloves on both hands.
It is a little chilly in this arena.
Safety's challenging here because he might knock in the 2 ball, but he's nowhere near it. Good shot.
Mike is going to have to go 2 rails out of the corner to hit that 1 ball. Does he want to go 1 rail and spin it with right English?
One on the side, he must be called then. That would have been awfully tough. He'd actually have to hit looked like he had to actually hit the 2nd rail and almost cut it in, or else he's.
Well, he made a good hit. And
interesting, another shot, 1-3 combination. Doubt it. I don't think that's Ike's style.
He may be forced to shoot. I don't really see the safety here unless you want to come across the 1 and try to hide the cue ball behind the 6 and 7.
That's the way he looks like he's aiming up.
That's what he's doing. Nicely played safety.
Wily old veteran type of shot.
Yes, yeah. I don't think Mike's going to go that way. You're going to have to go the other way, Mike. Yeah, that's it. Kick this way.
It's tough to hear the players when they call something, but it looked like he called something like the 2. But you can't hear what he said. There he goes, 1 ball. Just said it loudly enough.
Got to be careful. He doesn't go around the 1 here.
Wow. Well, that was easy.
He made it look easy.
Well, if he gets on the 3 ball, it looks like this rack is over. But, you know, with the short tables, it's got us a few times.
Mike lost his last match to Manny Perez.
Oh, we just saw win the hot seat match.
Right.
A little bit of interesting ending to the Manny Perez match. Manny took a timeout when it wasn't his turn. Tommy Tokov was gentlemanly enough to let him go ahead and do it and waited for him, and then Tommy proceeded to scratch on the break on the hill match.
He's going to have to kind of punch this
Pump
ball.
it a little bit.
Yeah, and get that cue ball off the rail. Well done. Game number 1. Race to 7. The winner continues. The loser's out in 5th place. $600.
$600.
Right. They don't move up much yet because I think it's only $800 for 4th.
Yeah, $850.
$850. Okay.
Ike Runnels to break. Good shot of Ike there. Long sleeves, sweater, 2 gloves. He was doing jumping jacks, I think, just off the camera, get himself warmed up. I don't think he hit a ball.
No, he didn't. He just walked in the arena right before 3 o'clock. Well, he just came from winning a match.
Okay, so it's not like he wasn't playing or he wasn't sitting outside in the cold weather. 110 degrees, I think, out there.
It's too hot outside. It's hot outside and cold inside.
Cold inside.
There is no happy medium here. He's probably, boy, look at that glove he's got on his left hand. I guess that's to keep his hand warm.
Look how long he pauses in the back. I don't hear a ball go in. Neither did Mike Dechaine. He's popped up out of the chair. Not a great opening shot. I don't think he can cut this in.
He might try to duck that cue ball behind the 9 here. Well, he's looking to see if it'll slide by the 6 ball.
I think he's ducking.
Yeah, he's not playing this ball.
Oh, well, it looks like he was playing the 6 ball. It looked like the 1 ball was too high on it. Safety allowed. Can he actually hit this ball?
He can see the edge of it, but I don't know if he can see enough to make it.
Well, he's called the 1 ball. Bill Stock hasn't moved, so it mustn't be that difficult. Guess that was a good hit.
Long shot on the 2, and that's the 3. Right there. That's kind of a tough shot to shoot when it come in cold like this.
I know it. This is what we would consider a tough long shot if there could be one in the 7-foot table.
Perfect. I think he can shoot the 3 on the side and just
slide on over.
Well done.
Well, if the 6 passes the 9, that he has both options, but if it doesn't, he's got to make sure he gets good on the 5 so he can get to the 6. And you can see there the 6 doesn't really pass the 9. Another slow roll shot by Ike. He actually hit that a little bit thick. Now he's not on the right side. He'll stare at the 6 ball again. It goes off the 9, but you'd rather be shooting straight in. It must go clean off the 9, maybe brushes the rail.
Let's see.
Doesn't seem to be taking much time. The 7 ball's on the other side of the table. He didn't call anything, so it must go clean. Well, he must have called. Well, he must have called the 9 with the magic call.
I think he's got to shoot the 6 in the side to get down table for the 7.
Float towards the 10. Ooh, just made it. What a shot.
He brushed the point, but it went in.
Shooting against Ike must be really frustrating because sometimes it looks like he's not even trying and he's getting perfect position, staying.
We're going to be tied, 1 game apiece. This is the last match of the day. Our final 4 players, for the 10 ball. Our final 4 players will kick it off tomorrow morning.
And the finals
at 11 a.m.
The finals will be at 11 a.m.
The finals at 11 a.m.?
Yeah, because they actually have matches at 9 a.m. We're just not awake.
Okay.
That's the note.
Well, we know one player in the finals.
Manny Perez. Big break. And that's a soft break for Mike, but that was a pretty big break.
The cue ball's right up against the 1 ball. He's going to have to play some kind of safety here.
Well, he likes it this way. Rub it.
Get that cue ball all the way up table behind those balls. Let's see. That's it. Use those 3 balls there.
Looks perfect.
4 balls, all blockers.
Maybe a jump shot? Does Ike carry a jump cue?
Yeah, he can jump if he has to, but he
won't get him anywhere if he actually makes the ball.
He's got a path to kick off the end rail into the 1. That's what he's doing. He'll hit it, but he may end up giving up something here. Ooh, he went around the ball. Ike throws his hand up in disgust. He's not used to missing a ball like that. Ball in hand. Mike Dechaine, good place to start. Remember, the next match at 5 o'clock is the OB Challenge. Bergman and Duel, race to 21, 8-ball.
That should be a pretty interesting match.
Mike got right on that 2-ball. He might think about drawing back and shooting the 3-10 combination. Although, no, he's going forward. He's going to go come 2 rails. Oh, no,
apparently not. Just bump in the ball and shoot up table. That's a pretty interesting shot. He's probably going to see that more on the 7-foot tables. Looks like he solved this rack. Mike is playing with the new OB Shaft XL. You know how the shafts have been going to the thinner over the past 10 years? People have asked for now a thicker one, and now this is a 13 1/4 to start.
That's a thick shaft.
Yeah, that goes back to, you know, when
I
started playing. Exactly, when I started playing pool, 13 1/8 and 13 1/4 were standard off, you know, for production cues. So, 13 1/4. The Far East players have been asking for the larger diameters, and he's got one in his hands.
Pretty much the standard has been 13 for a long time.
Right.
And people are taking them down from there.
Right.
Mike's going to take a 2-1 lead in this match.
Good out.
Race to 7. The winner will continue. The loser will be out.
in 5-6 place.
Ike's taking care to make sure that rack is perfectly straight.
I think Ike takes care with everything. Every move he makes is all like thought out and calculated. He's very meticulous.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he goes about everything very slow and methodical, not in any hurry. One of the older players in the field at 54 years old. This guy has been a journeyman pro for a long time.
Long time.
Just grinding all over the country. He shows up everywhere where there's money. Put up a purse, and Ike Runnels will be there.
Oh, 4 ball is going to get tapped in.
Got a nice open look at the 1 ball, and the 2 is right next to it.
Yeah. 3 ball is down table right in the middle of the end rail.
Let's see if he can solve this puzzle. It's always interesting to see how these players go about getting through a rack.
And it's usually with these games, it's the first couple of shots that solves it all.
He's got to get good on the 3 so he can slide up to play the 5 on the side. Or, of course, he could play get past it. There you go.
Nice shot.
He could shoot the 5 up in the corner, and he may have to because he's very straight on this 3 ball. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do
a whole lot.
Yeah. He's going rail first, I think. No, he didn't. He punched it.
Don't get topped on.
Well, he wanted to get a little further, shoot the 5 on the side. Now
I think he's still shooting the 5 on the side.
Just.
He's got to follow forward of the line. The 6 ball is to the right of the 8 ball.
He can bridge.
Yep.
Over next to that 10 ball. I thought he was going to have to bridge over the top of it. You're right. He's got through the hardest part of this puzzle, of this rack.
I think Ike is, let's see, where's that chalk? There it is. I knew he had it in his hand. He was doing the finger tuck with the chalk in the hand, bridging.
Like now.
Well, let's see if he holds on to that chalk.
My favorite with Larry Lascotti, where he'd carry his cigarette in his bridge hand.
In his bridge hand.
Yeah. And then there was Hawaiian Brian, who would put his cigarette behind his ear.
Lit?
Yeah.
Oh,
lit,
my.
sir. He'd put it up behind his ear while he's shooting, and his hat would be on backwards.
And I knew a guy who would have the cigarette dangling from his mouth, then the smoke would be going right into his eye, and his eye would be tearing, and he'd run out.
Ike is going to tie the match at 2. This match is going as fast as the last one went slow. That was a long match, wasn't it? It had to be an hour and 45 minutes.
It was a long match. And as the pressure went up,
it slowed down.
It slowed down.
I was watching from my room and enjoying your commentary on the many gyrations of Manny Perez. I mean, for an 18-year-old kid, he really bounces around a lot.
He had the 2-step going.
He kept making balls, though.
That's right. He'll listen to that commentary, and I don't know if he'll groan a bit because now he's got a new nickname. Two-step.
Tommy had a chance to win that match, and he let it slip away. He was ahead and shooting.
And he scratched on the break on his
right.
On the Hill game.
Mike's got a strong break.
He barely has to move, you know, and
yeah, even when he hits it all arm, it's still a hard break.
Yeah.
He's got a shot at the 1 up in the corner.
And when he rears back and fires with all of his body motion going, I think he said he had to get it up 35 or even higher.
Oh, he's got one of the strongest breaks when he lets loose. Made 3 balls on the break.
Barely swinging his arm.
He's got to draw back for that 3 ball. Got to put a little stroke on this one. Well, he put a stroke on it. He just missed the ball.
And that's a rare one.
Advantage Ike Runnels. But
is there a shot here? Probably
not really. I mean, you could bank it, but Ike is more noted for his cautious play. He's not going to go out on a limb and try to bank this ball. Well, he's got the 8 ball as somewhat of a sideboard.
So maybe there's a two-way shot here. I'm thinking Ike is going to bank this. He's just deciding which way to bank.
He's taking his time, as well he should. He still hasn't decided what to do. I'd be surprised if he calls a pocket. It's a pretty clever player right here. If there's something nasty he can do, he'll come up with it. Let's see.
Well, I didn't see him call a pocket, but that wouldn't be the first time. Safe all the way, bottom rail.
Look at this. Look at this.
Professional safety there.
Boy, you had to have perfect speed to do that. As you can see, there's 2 balls in the way. The 6 and the 9 are blocking Mike. Mike is probably going to have to go 2 rails out of that left corner. Does he want to try to jump both those balls? I don't think so.
He's calling the one on the side.
Yeah, now he's going off the end
Off
rail,
the end
spinning with
right.
left English. A lot of left. See how much he's loading up with left there to spin into this ball?
Wide open table if that one ball comes out.
I think it's going to.
He got safe.
You're right. He can't see enough of it to make it. This is one where he could play a 2-way shot. Bank it cross corner and play safe. But
I think I saw him say safe.
Got to
get over there.
That one didn't work.
Trying to get over there.
Now Mike can bank this ball and have a look at the 3, but he'd have to play the 3-7 combination.
Right. Safety. I don't think he doesn't like this to bank and then play for the 3-7. He's got a big wall of balls to get behind.
He could also bank at 2 rails and hide the cue ball behind the 8. Mike is not as apt to play a safety, but we'll see what he decides. I didn't hear him call anything, so maybe.
Safety
he's
all
playing
the way.
safe using these balls.
Yep.
Good. Well done. Well, if Ike's going to jump a ball, it'd be right now.
It'd be right now. I don't know that I've ever seen him jump a ball. Of course, I say that. Maybe he did the last time we were up. He was up.
Well, if he's going to the end rail, he's shooting with a lot of right English. See how much he's cueing to the right on this cue ball?
And jacked up a bit, so he needs to spin a little bit. Is he going to get safe?
Well,
he is safe.
You're right. Mike can see about half the ball.
Yeah, and if he sees half the ball, he's going to miss the entire 8 ball, so may do a little swerve.
This is a little more difficult shot to play safe on.
I don't see him calling a shot.
I mean, he could just lay the 1 ball down in the middle of the end rail, or maybe a diamond and a half out. I mean, I could see the ball, but he wouldn't have any shot other than to play a safe back. I wouldn't try to do too much here.
I don't think he has a cushion to hit first, does he? There's a side pocket there in the way. Safety, I think.
Just roll it down to the end rail.
It's enticing.
You know, you got to take what the table gives you, and it's not giving him a lot right now.
Right. Almost giving you something means it didn't give you something.
He's acting like he wants to shoot that 8 ball.
He's already called something to Ike, so he probably did shoot.
He did?
He made it all the way.
Wow. Did he go too far to cut this in?
No.
He's got a really thin edge of the one ball.
He can make this shot. If he could make that last shot, surely good as he can make this shot.
Can he spin above the side pocket here?
I think so.
He's going. Ooh, nicely
close.
done. Well done,
Perfect
Michael.
position.
Shoot it down in the end and come cross table for the 6. He's made the 2 hard shots. Can he make a couple easy ones?
He hit that a little thick, but he's good.
He just got there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mike looks pretty loose and comfortable in this match.
Well, if he gets out here, he'll be up 3-2. Race of 7, short race of 7. Every game is crucial.
His buddy from the Hustlers TV show was here, Scott Simonetti. They had a very successful show last year.
Yeah, and he gave some insight of what was going on behind the scenes and how they actually played that show. But
Right.
I'm going to say that'll be for another time.
Well, they seem to have enjoyed it. And in the lead, 3-2. It's early in the match, but then again, this is not a long match.
Right. Race to 7. When you're breaking and your opponent is up 3-2, this one is as big of a game as any, because if you lose the game,
it's 4-2
it's
and your
4-2 and
opponent's
he's
breaking.
over halfway there and breaking.
And Mike's got a powerful break. Yeah, so this is kind of, you could put it in the must-win category for
Correct.
Mike.
Look how long he holds his backswing on his final break shot, stroke.
It's that Buddy Hall hesitation.
Yeah, it's way in that.
Remember how Buddy used to hold it for about like that.
That's a long time. This
I don't
cue
know.
ball is going.
I don't know if you remember, Freddie. Buddy used to take his cue back way up in the air, hesitate for like half a second,
Right.
and then go through the ball.
That pause.
The pause that refreshes and works.
A lot of the snooker players have that pause, but none of them break as well as Buddy
Yeah.
Hall. Allison Fisher has that pause,
Right.
and a lot of more players have that pause now.
Why is he doing this? Does he have to? Wow. Look out, Mike. There's a pocket there. Well. It was almost like he tried to shoot a little bit of a trick shot to get up table. And it, fortunately for Ike, he's right back at the table after that empty break. This is a gift from Mike Dechaine.
What exactly did Mike try to do there?
He kind of like tried to overdraw that ball a little bit to get up above the 2. It wasn't going to get there anyway, but
Well, look at this. Ike is
Yeah.
going to give the table back.
he may have to go the other way. He may have to shoot up table off the. Well, he's trying this. Look at behind the back, a la Filipino.
Behind the back safety.
Well done,
Well
Mike.
done.
As long as you don't scratch, I don't think it's going to get there. No.
He's asking. Oh, looks like Mike is asking some of the crowd to be a little bit quiet.
Bill Stock walked out there, but he didn't really have to say anything. Just his presence alone seemed to quiet things down. Don't mess with Bill. We're kind of getting in the dog days of this BCA tournament. I mean, we've been going for a week, and everybody's getting a little weary and maybe a little on edge. So be nice to the pool players. He's kicking off the end rail. This will work. I can't see this ball. Nice little safety battle going on right now. This is going to be a hard one to hit. He's going to have to go 2 rails. And a deep 2 rails.
Deep 2 rails to hit the 3, and the scratch is on.
If anybody could hit it, it would be Ike, and he got it. But he's going to give up a shot, I think.
No, it's going to die down there.
Wait a second.
Hooked.
He used that 6 ball.
Easy hit here.
This safety battle's not over. Yeah, Mike will probably go behind the 3, knock it up table, and he'd like to keep the cue ball behind the 7 ball.
Does he have enough of this ball to kick and stick?
I think so.
Or even if he didn't, he wants the cue ball to come to the right anyway.
He's got to be a little careful if he spins into it with right English. He doesn't want to get too far under it because the cue ball could scratch. All he's got to really do is kick it and have the 3 go back and forth across the table. I'd be surprised if he goes to the side rail first. Yeah, you want to kick this off the end rail. It's a big ball to hit. But, oh no, he's going to side rail. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out for him.
Looks like it's going to be good.
Good enough.
Good enough. I'll have to go to the rail. There's not enough paint here for him to thin.
I think this is the longest safety battle we've seen in a 10-ball match right
Might
here.
be.
They've gone about 3 innings already. Once again, I may have to go 2 rails out of that corner. I don't think he wants to just go 1 rail into it.
There comes Scott Simonetti up watching from the bleachers.
Is he going to get a rail? There's no rail.
No rail.
Yeah, he picked
ball
up the ball.
in hand. Good safety by Mike. Gets rewarded. Figure him to get out here. 6 ball only passes one direction, but there's also a 6-8 if he had to shoot that shot, but I think he'll get there. Hold it. Where did he go? Well, that was no good.
Well, he can still cut the 4 in, but boy, he's tracking right towards the side pocket.
Mike
He's gotta be
is
careful
looking
here.
a little annoyed.
You better be careful here.
Good shot.
Nice back cut on that one.
Gets around the 5, around the 10 for the 5. Now we look again at the 6. The 6 only goes in about 1 pocket, but he can shoot the 6-8 combination if he had to.
He's got to go down and back up for the 6 ball. He's going to go too far here, too.
I don't think so. He kind of put his hand up just a little bit too far, but I think he's okay.
You think he's going to cut this on the side?
Yeah, this goes in the corner pocket.
Okay, you're right. You're
Look
right.
at the top view.
I'm looking at it from an angle.
But the position play is challenging. Right between the 10 and the side pocket. Perfect. That pattern comes up a lot in the rotation games, 9 ball and 10 ball. when you've just overrun your position into the corner pocket, come 2 rails around, 3 rails around the table.
Well, as you said earlier, Mike's going to take a 2-game lead and be breaking. Notice he played underneath the 9-ball.
Happens a lot in the smaller tables.
If you get that close to the ball, it's not hard to shoot down to the corner, past the side pocket. Just roll forward a little bit like that.
4-2.
Mike's taking a quick break. He's running. All right, we're going to take a little time out. We'll be right back. Mike Dechaine to break. Here he is. My partner Freddie had to step out to take care of some other business. He's doing the interviews of Corey Deuel and Justin Bergman prior to their challenge match, which begins at 5 o'clock. So I'm going to try to do my best impersonation of Freddie. Two and three on the corners. Mike really gets down, hovers over that rack, makes sure everything's frozen. But with a good magic rack, they all should be touching each other. Good break here. Really put him ahead. Ball's going down, ball's going down. Can he see the one? Yes, he can see the one. The only thing he could do with it is to bank it, and let's see if the... I'm not sure if the 6-ball blocks that bank. I think if it'll go, and the 8-ball is a side rail, I think he wants to shoot it. Yeah, he's calling it, because he can go around for the 2 if he makes it. Natural position. Well, he opted to shoot it softly, and now he's got a tough shot on the 2. Cue ball's on the end rail. He's got to shoot that 2-ball all the way up in the corner. Not much of a concern about position for the 3, because if he rolls the 2 in, the cue ball will come right across for the 3 in the same corner. Looks good. Looks good. Well, those 2 balls are out of the way now. This rack looks Looks pretty juicy for Mike. Just shoot the 3, draw the cue ball up table a little bit. Ooh, Mike. Ooh, he is disgusted. That was certainly not as hard a shot as the one he just shot on the 2 ball. He thinks, how could I have done that? What happened there? Just a little loss of concentration, and that's what can happen. Ooh, he wobbled in the 3 ball, but he's okay, but he's got to make a pretty thin cut on this 4 ball. Slide over to his left to get on the 6. That's okay. Don't get right on top of these balls. He's all right. He can bridge on it. Oh, my. Wow. These guys got the high-speed wobbles. He way overcut that ball. That was a gift to Mike Dechaine. I think the fact that he was cueing over the 9 and the 10 affected his stroke a little bit. No problem now with these last 3 balls. You can't give Mike Dechaine a second chance. Ball, 5-2 lead. Ike will be breaking. Both players missed open shots that rack. I've been told that they are going to continue this tournament tonight, perhaps all the way down to the final match, and the finals will be played tomorrow morning, tentatively scheduled for 11 a.m. But Corey Deuel is still in the tournament. He's playing the challenge match at 5. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, because his challenge match is going to probably take a good 3 hours, a race to 21 8-ball. I don't know if they expect him to play another 10-ball match after it's over, or if he's going to play one more before it starts. I just... as soon as we find out, we'll let you know. Nice break. Nice break. Ooh. Last ball rolling, 7 ball, got him on the 1. I don't think I can see enough of the 1 ball to make it. He's leaning way down. I just don't see this. Maybe. Wow. He's kind of spun that one in with right English. He threw it to the left. Nice shot there, Mr. Runnels. He's got enough of a 3 ball to roll up a little bit closer to the 5, which is all he really wants to do. He's got a good angle to come across table for the 6. As we like to say, he's in line right now, and he wants to stay in line. He's thinking, do I want to draw the ball and come down below the 6 and shoot it aside, or do I want to go across the table and shoot it down in the end? The problem with drawing the ball is you're taking a chance of getting behind the 7 ball. That is what he's doing. Well, it worked out okay. Actually, he'll probably shoot it in the end now since he's straight in the corner pocket. He can probably stop the cue ball almost right there. And that will give him position for the 7 in the upper left corner. He opted to draw back and shoot it in the side. He'll follow this across table. Problem with this shot, he's going to bump the 9 ball here. He's got to be real careful on this shot. He bumped it the right way, right towards the pocket. He'll pull back within 2 games and be breaking. 5-3.
I don't think so. Is this off? Well, yes. No,
Hey, George.
I'm back on.
You're back on.
I was up in my room about ready to catch this match, and I decided I'd come and join you in the booth.
Thank you, George.
You're quite
You
welcome.
don't like leaving me alone?
It's not that I don't like leaving you alone. That's the recipe for disaster.
Hey, thanks for the encouragement, man.
Well, if you're not causing trouble, you're making trouble, or you're being trouble. Is that the way that goes?
That's my name. That's my game. Troublemaker J.
Well, fine match you have here, huh? Who's shooting lights out, Mike or Ike?
Well, I wouldn't categorize either one of these guys as shooting lights out right now. They both missed balls last rack before this one.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but Mike is thoroughly in control.
Well, with this lead
and this break.
And about to go on the hill if he wins it.
But he had a chance to go on a hill at 5-2 and
gave him an opportunity.
Yeah. He missed.
He's human. And he's not going to like this too much.
I think he's going to get there. He's all right.
Think he'll bank it or cut it?
He'll cut it in. He's okay.
Oh, yeah. As I look at the table, there's a TV screen that covers the very bottom part of it, so couldn't tell if he had a cut shot. And he did. And he does.
This is a little more of a tester. He's straight in. He's got to get back up table and shoot the 5 on the side. The 8's blocking the 5 for the corner, so he's got to come up here. I think he's okay. That's the 6 on the top rail there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he can draw off that 5 ball and slide to his left for the 6. He's got to be careful about bumping the 8 ball here.
Think he might draw back for the 6?
I don't think he can from that angle.
Okay.
Let's see.
Just kind of go sideways.
Wow.
Oh, he just bumped the 8. Almost caused him problems.
It did.
Caused him problems.
Yeah. Moving that 8 around did not help him.
Yeah.
Mike is smiling.
I'm kind of surprised he chose to bump the 8, even though he was thinking he was bumping it to a safe place.
Well, he was kind of using it to get down there, and as you can see, the cue ball got down there for the 6. Okay, it's just he didn't control the 8 ball. Now what?
Well, putt, pass, or kick. Do you go to the extremes? Do you go for the combo on the 8 off the rail? There's so many different things he has choices to do.
Boy, that's such a tough combination.
Well, they're all low percentage choices. He's made a mistake. He has to recover.
He's just not ready here.
Yeah, no. That is to hit it into the rail, into the 8. It's like going rail first on a shot. Tough
Now he's
shot.
looking at that, but it's like a back cut into the 8 ball. Ooh.
The good thing about it, I'm sorry, but the good thing about it is if he executes that shot halfway close, the 6 ball goes down by the 10, ends up down behind the 9 by the 10, if he's close.
If he can hold the cue ball down there, too. But
yes.
I think he's thinking about let's see. Boy, Mike, what are you doing here? Last time I saw him jack up his cue like that, he scratched. He's trying to go down table. Wow. If he's playing it this way, it looks like he's shooting the 6 off the rail into the 8.
Yes. That's that was the shot.
Wow.
But he didn't do it that way. He wasn't anywhere close.
Whatever he was trying to do failed miserably.
Very
Mike
true.
is having trouble getting to 6. He's had a couple chances at it, and
Mo's just not in his favor, huh?
man,
No momentum to get there.
well, he's made mistake. Boy, Ike put a big stroke on that ball.
Yes, he
That's
did.
as hard as you ever see Ike hit a ball.
You're absolutely right. He didn't miss that ball, and he's in good shape here.
It's going to be 5-4, and he's going to be breaking.
Think he can tie it at 5? How's he been breaking this match so far?
He's breaking okay.
Well, there's not many things Mike doesn't do okay. He does some things very well, but he does have
Mike's
a few
been
things
break,
he does okay.
Mike's breaks hard and effectively, but he's got in trouble after the break. Mike pulled out ahead 5-2, and he looks like he was going to cruise to victory, but he's kind of given away the last 2 games.
Well, he's got one back there. This is for 5th, 6th.
Right. The loser is 5th, 6th. The winner is in the top 4. I'm not sure who's coming through on the other side. I think there's another match going right now. You know, actually, it should be Corey playing right now. He should be playing his match for the 5th, 6th.
He had a match, I believe, against Jesse Bowman.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get this fired up and legible, so I can check it.
Well, they should be playing kind of at the same time. As you know, Corey is playing a match at 5 o'clock, the OB Challenge against Justin Bergman.
Right, correct.
So somehow he's got to be able to do both. He's got to be in 2 places at one time. Boy, look at the 210. Mike's got a. Boy, he's got a good chance. Hurry up, ball. Hurry up, ball. Man, he just barely got there. He's stretching way out for this one. He's playing the 210 combination. He's got to cut that 2 sharply back to his left. Got to hit it real thin. Spin it towards the 10. Let's see. Kind of like that.
Kind of like that. And
he turned the cue ball loose, but it didn't matter.
Well,
we're tied.
We're tied up. Corey defeated Jesse Bowman, and he's scheduled to be playing at 3 o'clock
with
Kevin Uzel.
Is that a 5th, 6th place match as well?
No, that one is, loser ties for 5th, 6th.
Then they should be playing.
Yep.
Okay.
They should be playing as these 2 gentlemen are playing right now. But I thought they were doing some...
they're doing interviews.
Interviews, correct.
But I guess he's interviewing Justin first.
Justin first, and then Corey when he's done with his match.
Yeah. The problem is, whoever wins this match then is due to play the winner. Actually, if Corey wins that match with Jesse Bowman, then we got a problem with scheduling tonight.
He's already won the match with
Jesse
Jesse Bowman.
So he's due to play the winner of this match.
No, the winner of his match with Mike Uzel plays the winner of this match.
Pardon me? Kevin Uzel?
Kevin Uzel, yes. Sorry, got that wrong.
So Kevin Uzel beat Corey?
They're either playing right now or they just got done.
Okay, well,
playing.
that's what I mean. Then
right.
If Corey wins, he's got a conflict in his schedule here. So I'm not sure.
This match is scheduled at 5. I'm sure that
He can't play another
match.
And I don't know if they're going to make him play a match after he's done with that challenge. So we may actually get down to the final 4 and have to start tomorrow morning like at 9 a.m.
Correct, because the final of this tournament is at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Well, it may not be. If Corey's still in it, that might change.
Mike to break, tied at 5.
He was cruising to victory a little while ago, and now the wheels kind of fell off for him.
Well, the break didn't. Solid in the middle.
Boy,
shot on the 1.
Perfect break with a perfect angle to get on the 2.
How do you make the 1 ball come back down table?
It got kicked. It went down to the end and kicked back up. I think the 2 kicked it back up.
And he's lined up really, really nice to get to the 2 from here.
Let's see if he can complete this rack. He's had 2 racks in a row, George, where it looked like he was going to run out, and he missed.
Well, I wonder if it has anything to do with that black ferrule he's playing with. You don't see that anymore. It used to be standard. Do you remember years and years ago? On the house cues, it was standard. And now I'd say 98% of them are white. Ivory, ivorine. Position for the 5. Well done. Oh, might have overshot a little bit.
But he's okay. He can just draw over the side rail. Actually, probably shoot it that way and shoot the 6 in the same pocket.
Yeah, it's manageable.
He needs this rack bad.
Well, you definitely want to be on the hill first, because that forces your opponent to win that game to join you on the hill. And I'd venture a guess and say 99% of the pro players get out from here. 99.5?
Stick it right there for the 10 ball.
He put an exclamation point on that shot.
This 10 will put him on the hill. 6-5.
And there it is. Ike needs to perform. Needs to come through.
I'm not sure what Mike is talking to our referee, Bill Stock, about. He came over after the game and something's going on that's bothering him. I'm not sure what it is. It's
well, it's going to be between Bill Stock and Mike Dechaine.
Well, Mike is not happy about something, and Bill basically said, "Go back and sit down."
Don't know. We'll see.
I think, yeah, he's asking Bill to check Ike's rack. I think Mike thinks that Ike is fudging on that rack, maybe too hot, something like that. But Bill took a look at it and went right back and sat down. The 1 ball needs to be on the spot. Boy, long hesitation on that backswing.
Oh, get out of the way. 6, I believe it is. Ike is liking this. You know, here's a guy that comes from a confection company, and you got Mike and Ike playing.
Now, what does that mean?
That's candy.
Mike and Ike?
Mike and Ike, yeah.
I don't know that one.
It's a.
I'm not up on my candies. I'm still stuck in the Butterfinger days.
Mike and Ike's are sours. There's all kinds of. They're non-chocolate confection.
Confection? You mean candy?
Correct.
All right.
Big word.
Let's see him get on that. He used the 9 to get on the 3. He's real tight on that 3 ball.
Yeah, but he's just right on that 3 ball to go right around the 7 ball for the 5.
He's got to lean way out across the table for this.
Oh, he's just fine.
Yeah, he's okay. You don't have to lean.
Just wants to make sure he doesn't get stuck behind a 7.
He's all right.
Yeah. Well, he said, I can't get stuck if I hit it on the side. Over for the 6.
Yeah, we could have another hill match here, just like the last one.
Yes.
Tommy Tokoff and
Tyler Skyer.
No. It was Manuel Perez.
Manuel Perez. I'm sorry. He was our match before that. The young man won. And that was a hill match too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this could be 3 in a row?
No, it could be 2 in a row.
Well, for you.
No, I'm just saying the last match was Hill-Hill. The one you worked.
Yes. I remember that one was Hill-Hill. Wasn't Tyler's Hill-Hill also?
Maybe it was.
Yeah,
Can we have had 3 Hill-Hill matches in a row?
Well, I think we're going to, because I don't see Ike not performing here.
Yeah, Tyler had Stan Tarango. You're right. It went Hill-Hill.
Yes, it did.
2 young kids won.
A 21-year-old and an 18-year-old. And
is
here
Manny
comes
Perez only 18?
18.
Wow.
Yes. And here we go.
Look at the contrasting styles between those 2 young players, though, Tyler and Manny. I mean,
well, Manny's a dancer. Tyler was very well poised.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
they both played well. Very, very well.
They beat good players.
Yes, they did. Well, I believe Manny defeated Mike Dechaine.
Yeah,
put him on loser, and Josh Roberts. How's that?
Pretty good for a kid.
Well,
the all-important break shot coming up. Ooh, Mike, he says, I don't like that one. I'm going to try again.
This is a toss-up here.
He's getting rid of that.
Different rack.
Correct. I'll tell you what, if Mike loses this match, he's going to be a very unhappy camper, because he had 2 golden opportunities to get to the hill early in the match, and both times he failed to get out with open racks, George. You didn't see it.
No,
he was disgusted. He was really disgusted, pounding his cue on the ground.
Ouch.
He missed a couple balls that you would never expect him to miss.
Double ouch. I thought maybe you lost him, having to do with the break, or maybe overplayed position and got stuck or something, but missing easy shots, or shots
not easy, but I would say medium-level shots that you never expect Mike Shane, who's a great shot maker, to miss.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing too good on this rack.
Well, he's trying to make sure it is perfect. He doesn't want anything wrong here. And he was concerned with Ike's racks, so he must be doubly concerned with his.
Ike, it seems he's disinterested. He's working on his faro. He doesn't care how Mike racks the balls. Just go ahead, just break him.
Bill Stock is watching him rack the ball, so if there's anything wrong, I'm sure he would point it out. Rack looks good from here. There's the break. There's a ball on the break. There's the cue ball on the. Oh, it just barely got.
He's got a shot at the one.
Yes,
an open rack.
Yep.
Nice looking rack. I mean, that's a 3 right by the side pocket. Mm-hmm. I think he can slow roll the 1 and hold it for the 3.
It's tight. It's tough, because that cue ball is going to track towards that 3 ball.
He's got to hit it nice and soft.
Yeah.
This could be the key shot right here. If he stays there for the 3 ball, he can come down for the 4. And he went around
there.
He hit it.
Bumped it to a good place.
It was pretty fortunate there that 3 ball didn't lay behind the 8. I mean, that could have turned out bad. As it turned out, it's perfect. He can draw straight back for the 4, so a bit of good fortune on that shot.
Doesn't want to get too straight here, but he come off the rail just right. He's got just enough angle, and doesn't matter if he hits a 7 or not. This by the pocket.
He's going to draw back a little bit for this 6 ball. Give himself a better angle, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. It's going to really come down just to get good position on the 8 ball.
Yep. There's a slight angle kind of in line to where it is now between that and the 8.
Mike should get out here, although he has struggled in the last few games. This is the kind of out that you'd always expect Mike Dechaine to finish, but we'll see.
Not today? See him not finishing.
This is a good angle here.
If he had ball in hand, that's where you'd put it.
Just draw this ball out towards the middle of the table.
Well, beginning to look like this is like Runnels. He's going to have to settle for
fifth, six,
$600.
10 ball for the match. Down she goes.
There it is.
We got a winner, 7-6. Third straight Hill match. Okay, folks, I want to thank you. Jay Helford, George Tayachaya signing off for now. We'll be back at 5 o'clock for the challenge match.